Thank you for the buns.
You're welcome.
So I'm not sure if you guys gave it a shot to do this this difficulty, but it is intense.
We can run through this trash, right?
Yeah, once we get people down there.
You're welcome.
For the most part, for tanks, we don't have much to worry about. The mechanics for us are the same. We just got to make sure that whoever is picking up stacks do not exceed more than 4 on DPS. Tanks, no more than 5. It just starts hurting a lot. It becomes extremely heal intensive. Still missing Liu Kang, we're missing Rend.
I think Warren was getting a drink.
Right, I'm
He
pulling
said
that.
he'd be right.
Don't go on beyond, start pulling more. Oh, someone's gonna die over there.
Ah, man.
Rude.
More than some of the people that just joined.
Oh, good. I can get in the right spot. Hey, look at that. I was doing 27k healing and did.
Do we have lock rocks?
Yeah, I'll get him for you here in a second.
Can I get a buff, Izzy?
Yep.
Can you help me summon Brew, please?
Please make sure not to pull extra ads that the tanks are not pulling. Alright, padding coming.
Come on, BOEs.
Definitely. Bring them back. There's gonna be a pad on the right side, careful.
My BOE
pull
from
more.
last week hasn't sold.
Please soothe, please soothe.
Where's Phoenix?
No idea.
He's
Scared
getting
of
to be
Mythic.
as bad as some other people. We won't mention certain names.
He's becoming that bad.
Oh, you talk about Taylor?
I mean,
I
he was
resemble that remark.
Taylor was on earlier, and then he got off again. Like 30 minutes ago. Please, please.
Bring them together. Yeah, these shits hurt a lot more.
My mana is low.
You need bond.
Yeah, I had to switch spec between my. So I didn't start out full.
That's pretty good, guys. Usually somebody dies on that pull in heroic, so.
Pulling the right just to be on the safe. I'd rather have controlled chaos.
I will do what I can.
Please do not
Can make
make
blood
any extra
sausages.
pulls. Just pull them back, pull them back.
How y'all doing?
Better
Great.
now that you're here.
Oh, that's so sweet. Alright, I'm ready.
Yeah, you
I'm
missed
ready
out
for
on 2
my
BOEs
round.
already.
Third boss in Mythic.
We got 2 mail drops already. They both went to Kurumi.
Oh, did y'all get the first boss down?
Yeah.
One third.
A third on Mythic?
Where have you
Damn.
been? We're all here, man.
I had to go to work. I was coming home late from work.
We started early because people were on waiting to go.
Ah, see, I didn't know that.
Both of us having fun
Yo,
being on the
man.
opposite side of this now, aren't you?
I know, right?
So he's milking the shit out of it.
Trying to.
You're overselling us, Zoltar.
Alright, sorry.
Alright, careful with this next pull. Grab him and bring him
still-
back.
We're
That's
still
gonna be harsh.
killing trash.
Yeah, we're on the way to the first boss.
Somebody stand back here and help me summon him.
No, just keep pulling. If we already pulled, we're not summoning.
Wait a minute. So where are y'all right now?
On the way to
First
first boss.
Coming up to the first boss.
Oh, y'all are dicks! I thought y'all were being serious when y'all said y'all in third.
Hey, dude, you're the naive one here.
I mean, it's not like you can see the stream to see where we're at.
I haven't brought it up yet. I just got to my piece.
If he's playing, he's not watching a stream.
The thing is that you pull the stream up to see how good we're doing. If we're doing bad, then you just don't log on.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Shh. Don't tell him the secrets. That's why Phoenix isn't here yet.
Yup. You're just waiting for the trash.
Well, the trash is where you can get loot.
You learn from the best, though, with Zoltar. Everybody has their rules, right?
I hope
What a
so.
roll.
Just last call for rolls. Go get them now.
Gomi
What
doesn't,
roll?
because you stole them.
Are a roll
The seals.
Everyone has their what?
Seals.
Extra rolls.
Bonus
Where do you
rolls.
get those?
By paying the
At the
tolls.
transmog.
The first time you played?
What, really?
You don't collect
Been
no
like the
tolls, you
PS5
don't get no
expansion.
rolls.
The seals that
No,
allow you to
I
do
used
extra
my
rolls.
seals on Tuesday. I didn't
First
know
you
how
gotta
to do it.
I can't hear any of that because 10 people are talking.
Okay,
Nope,
I'll
we got
get it.
extra.
Counts are coming.
We're literally saying if you don't have your coins, go get them now.
I used them
Everybody-
on Tuesday because I didn't know we were doing Mythic on Thursday.
Well, we're
Okay,
attempting.
you get them from the transmog vendor in that room.
I don't got no money.
You get a questionable loyalties, I think, off the top of my head.
I had no idea that even existed. I will go get.
Yep, you can
Messing out.
You can vote to roll again after something dies.
I come
and you can
inside,
actually-
the first thing I see is Izzy's dead.
It's
I
a symbol.
just died.
It's the symbol of our raid.
That's the symbol of people
I
pulling
see
extra
the-
shit.
Yeah.
D,
We
your
have
next
to-
shirt.
We have to sacrifice our priest. That's just part of the rules.
Your next shirt that you make should be like the spirit healer from Izzy when the healers priests are dead with her.
Is that what I need?
Yeah, it's
So
gonna
you
be a
need
spirit
Izzy.
healer, and it's gonna say the thing from Urkel.
Yeah.
Did I do that?
Izzy,
No,
do you,
or no.
do,
Or how did I die?
Izzy, do you use GTFO?
I don't even know what that is.
You need to get GTFO.
What is it?
It's an add-on that tells you when you're standing in bad stuff. It gives a nice playing horn to you. So you
Like
oh,
a
I already
vuvuzela.
know what I'm standing in. Stuff.
Make sure you guys are looting.
it saves me all the time.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, it's Zoltar's cousin,
Hello?
Oh, hi.
It's an imposter.
Phoenix.
No, I don't leave in the middle of the raid.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Oh.
All the mechanics
Only
on
when
this
I'm early.
shit. All the mechanics on this shit are the same, except it hits a lot the fuck harder.
It's like literally all the same. That's easy.
It's all the same,
It's all
and then
about
the
the-
platforms change a lot more. And then if you are not helping people mitigate the damage from when they have that pulsing bullshit, they will die.
This is a healer fight.
Yep, this is absolutely a healer fight. The last raid that I was in, they had 5 healers, and each healer was doing at least 30k heals. And we
Alright, we do
still
the
died.
cauldron.
You want a cauldron now?
So we should probably use 6 then.
Yeah, for us, not
7.
for bugs.
Oh shit, Jade's here.
I'm dropping cauldron.
All right.
We got
yeah,
enough
she's
people
doing
waiting.
good.
Alright,
We
if
got-
anybody needs to get extra seal tokens, go get them now before I start pugging the rest. I'm just gonna pug one healer.
Cauldron's down.
Are we only
One
taking
more.
one this time, since there's so many?
No, dude, take 2.
Alchemist
whatever you
take
can.
one. Alchemist take one.
Wait, do we have 20
and
people right now?
everybody else we have 19.
19.
We're missing
Oh my
one
god.
healer.
Wow, we can almost
I mean, I'm willing to
Since he
try this
announced Mythic,
before, but
everybody
it's gonna be hard.
No, let's just be safe. Do 5. You've already seen it.
But this is also a DPS check, which means if people die, the 6-minute rage timer is brutal.
Boom can just be generous with your inner raid, please.
Call for it.
Will do.
And by name, because people won't recognize your voice.
Whose voice?
Not
Jade
yours.
Strike.
Apoc, say something.
Something.
There you go. It's Jade Strike.
Oh, it's not a girl.
It's a guy. It's a guy.
I was gonna say, just a heads up. I should
You
be
You
alright.
should remember his voice.
Sorry to disappoint.
Alright, let her talk. What?
There's some storms rolling around on top of me, so if I lose power, if I like log off or something, it's because I lost power, and I'll try and get back on as soon as possible.
Nah, it's alright. We know you rage quit.
I'm pretty volatile, I know.
Oh boy.
Oh
Shots
yeah,
fired.
there's storms over here too.
Yeah, same with me in Florida.
Okay,
Yeah.
if you already got your cauldron, if you have not got a cauldron, please get it. If you haven't, grab another one.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Does anybody have a competent healer that will not leave after one wipe?
Yeah, no.
Competent and dedicated? Boy, you ask a lot.
None that are wrong.
None that are not in this guild.
Probably need a druid though.
Or a pally?
Yeah.
Alright,
Are we
Actually,
gonna
that
have
druid's
somebody
a good
call
card.
out when people are at 4 stacks?
probably not, because there's too much shit going on. Most of the mechanics here are one-shot mechanics, so if you're not paying attention, you will die. Also, have to pay attention to the ramp-up of the bar. The bar comes up quicker, so if you have green, don't move. If you have blue, you gotta keep moving. The spears need to be mitigated. The tanks cannot get speared, so you guys have to pay attention to that. Hopefully it doesn't bug. That's going to be all on melee.
Well, you know how it is with Blizzard and Mythic fights. They're constantly fixing this shit, but it's been out for a while, so it's probably good to go. I found it funny when I read up that you know, when guilds are competing for world first, like they'll find that they pull, they wipe, and then they pull again, and then the mechanics are completely different because they were fixed mid-fight. Imagine having to deal with that bullshit.
I mean, that's what a hotfix is.
There's a lot of pumpkin heads.
Buy your gems for your helmets if you guys haven't done that already.
Yep, go get your or not your gems, but your tokens.
Yeah, but if you've already
shit.
used it
I
on
got my
Tuesday-
level 67 Artforge, and I still haven't gone to get it. The extra 3% stamina.
Go get it. Gonna need it.
Oh,
Uh,
I am the same. I'm in the same boat as you.
We'll summon you
How do I
back.
get it?
Go get it. You gotta
I
go
don't
to
remember where to go.
Champion
Silithus.
the Heartforge. Silithus, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Silithus. Okay.
Silithus.
Wherever you change your thing with a magnate.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, go where? Wait, what?
You gotta go to the
Some
Chamber
more
of
thing.
Heart.
To do for seals?
It's in there.
For
it's
the-
in
My
there.
MS is at the
Prestiging
188
our
now.
necklace so that we'll be better than all of you.
You got it. You to get any extra.
We've
Neck-
unlocked a secret level.
Well, it's not the no.
Perseverance.
It's not the extra minor. It's just the
Perseverance.
3% stamina.
Which is like, you know, the difference between being killed and staying alive sometimes.
Sometimes, yes.
I'll have over 350k
Wait, so you
HP.
you get an extra little special thing when you.
Is it
reset-
me or
Just right-click
is
on
he
your neck
sounding
piece.
like?
Sure. Right click on your neck piece. You see like the little dots.
Yeah,
That's
but
perseverance. That's what they're talking about. When you get your neck up to a certain level, they
he
unlock.
hadn't picked up one.
Exactly.
So he was missing one. Oh, okay. I was about to say like, wait, do you get another one at 70? What?
I get
You
one
don't
at
get
67.
AK-17.
Oh, hey,
Why am I fucking bad?
Phoenix, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you mind crafting the critical strike ring enchant and the machinist brilliant? I have, the natural one.
There's ring enchants in the guild bank. I don't know about the brilliance.
Well, I'm not a regular yet, I guess. But about my own meds.
Oh
Mine
yeah, I
is
can
like
do that.
3 Umbra shard.
Yeah,
Anybody
I can
make
do
the
that.
blood sausages?
Can you get a lock closet, please, for Dash?
Yup.
I need one too. Or yeah, someone back.
Pick up your cookies from the booger bucket if you haven't gotten it already.
No, Discord's fine for me.
So all the mechanics on this guy are the same, except they're just more intense.
A lot more intense. In Heroic, you could probably survive getting that debuff that people need to stack on you. In Mythic, you can't. You need at least minimum of 3 people. But that's still going to be very heal intensive. That will generate stacks, so you have to pay attention to your stacks. The only people taking 5 are tanks. What's it called? Everybody else needs to take no more than 4.
Skip the priest. Skip the priest.
And you need to call out when you're about to break them, right? Because doesn't it do raid-wide damage when you break them?
Yes.
Well, the other thing is, I
Right.
think from watching the video, don't we want certain people to do it 3 the first time so that because everybody's going to go to 4 at about the same time unless they're getting hit by shit, then they'll go up faster. So if
Essentially,
everybody's good at
I mean, essentially nobody should get stacks. The only times you get stacks is in a perfect condition would be when you're helping soak. Also, you don't want to make sure when you're dropping your shit, you don't sit in the puddle because that'll immediately give you more stacks.
Yeah, but I thought on Mythic that it gave out stacks every so often, regardless.
It's every 20 or 25 seconds it does,
Right.
yeah.
So do
Send
we
the
want
link if you have a
people-
D.
So do we want people to? You want a certain group of people to drop at 3 to help stagger? That
I mean,
or-
that's possible too. I mean, that's why the tanks are going to 5. That way, it's a little bit staggered on that end.
Are we going to 5 or are we going to go off the barrage?
No, we're going off 5.
But yeah, every single person in here has to keep an eye on their stacks though, because everybody's gonna have to be clearing in here. Like all the DPS, you have to. If you have DBM, pay attention. Try and do, I guess, what you said, three, no more than 4 if you can. But it's gonna happen to everybody multiple times.
I'm gonna update the DBM now. I'll log off.
Can we summon the priest, please?
I guess.
Liu Kang. Or Rowdy.
Priest,
One of
please.
the two.
I guess. No, Dash. Do not have a summons.
Did anybody else need anything from the guild vault?
What are you giving out?
Somebody was asking for a gem, which I think I already took care of. And then somebody wanted an enchant that was in there.
I don't suppose you have any potions of replenishment.
I can make some.
Who needs
Yeah,
summons?
if you don't mind, I can pay you back once I get the gold. I'm a little strapped.
I think Phoenix
I'm
is
not
one.
worried about that.
But I mean, Dash and need them too.
Please pay attention to the mechanics. No, Bruiser came back. Brent came back.
Alright, what do we need?
The crit strike for rings and the machinist for weapon.
Let me see if Chris
Did
strikes
you
in the
get-
guild.
Did you get the crit strike out of the guild bank?
I'm looking.
I don't know if he has access for that.
He doesn't.
No, I don't.
What item level is your ring?
It's 430.
Yeah, I'm not giving you the 60 for that.
I gave him a match for it, so.
Oh.
Yeah, it did give me the mats. I'll put them in the guild bank.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Or I'll just make another one.
I'll give it to him. Trade with me. You just need one?
Two.
Machinist Brilliance too? Is it the one?
Right.
You said the crit strike one, right?
Right. Thank you.
Yep.
Alright.
Thank you much.
We'll keep to the same strat as we had before, just keeping the boss where they are now, and then we'll base everything else on placement. For the most part, I've seen a lot of people do the strat where they stay together until somebody gets the debuff and moves out, and then you guys follow to drop off to the edges. Make sure not to drop it in the middle, or that limits our space. We need people to stay alive as well, so that's why we have 5 healers.
Yeah, that would be important, is to stay alive.
If you are going to mitigate the damage, like let's say my Rollis is going to turtle show, you have to call it, so we don't waste people getting more stacks than they need to.
Roger.
Same thing with Zoltar, but Zoltar you have to be careful because that's a double-edged sword, because if you freeze and you stay in the puddle, that'll ramp up your stacks.
I probably won't do that.
Do you have it macroed so that your ice block, you can break it?
My rollers is... I'm going to probably solo stack since I can turtle and still move around.
No, you'll have to.
It's quicker to get off. Get out of the ice block.
What? You're breaking up?
I heard him.
Oh.
Don't rogues have something too to reduce...
I don't believe it works.
No? Okay.
Paladins can do it, hunters can do it, and mages can do it.
Alright, well, let's get some attempts in here and see how we do.
Well, now I can hear him.
Well, Zoltar, if you want to pull it off, you could freeze at the very last second.
Yeah, so
And
I'll
then-
take care of it. It's not a big deal. I mean,
Yeah, if you
I
got
can
a
ice
if you got a
block and
cancel or a macro, that
I
works
can
really
get out
well.
of it. I can get out of it and I can blink, so we'll see.
All right, now I can hear you.
So turning off the cable worked.
Well, I restarted. I got all the way out of Discord, completely disconnected, and then came back in.
We're not ready. Check. Phoenix, click ready.
I'm just waiting to see if I'm ready.
Everybody's ready?
All right, timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pop hero.
I'm blue. You're
4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't forget, if you're ice, move around. Don't get frozen.
taunting.
Take him.
Good drop.
Stack or die. Stack or die.
I've got 4 stacks.
Yeah, I got 5.
4, 3, 2,
Just need to clear.
4,
Taunt.
3, 2, 1.
Barrage. You got to take him as soon as they come back.
I got him.
My roll list is clearing. Oh, never mind. My stacks are down.
Cool down.
Fuck. I won't be able to taunt for a second. I'm.
Hold on.
Somebody needs to get me out.
I'm taunted.
I'm stuck. I'm
Stack. We need a stack now.
1.
Please don't scream.
4, 3,
I died in the stack.
1.
Cool down.
3, 2,
That
1.
guy's got a lot of health.
taunting.
Take
so-
him. Let me know when you need taunt. Not moving back.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Taunt.
Taunting.
I saw that rowdy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Take him.
Got him.
I think we'll have to take 6 because the combination's off.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Somebody needs to get me up. Right in front of the boss. I keep dropping because I keep getting stuck.
I got bot.
Four, 3, 4.
I need to clear after that.
1, 2,
Cool down.
1.
Taking him.
Alright. Careful, I'm standing in shit.
Take him.
Taunting.
I'm clearing.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Innovate on Jade Strike.
Take boss.
I'm taunting.
The priests say that their second husband got home.
Do you just wanna like
4,
get another
3,
attempt in and
2,
wipe this one up?
1.
No, I just want people to see the mechanic.
It's the same, so.
4, 3.
I can
Is there
taunt
Taking
and
boss.
reset.
1.
Is there anything different than what we have in already in?
I mean, people are dying off the bat,
3,
so obviously something's
2,
wrong.
1.
Stacking is the problem that I'm seeing.
I got boss.
Yeah.
Moving to the door.
3,
2.
Alright, go ahead and reset if you can. Don't attack the boss so he can reset.
should just mark one person, you know,
Prison to
as a
me.
stack point. And then everybody moves as a group. You have
Same.
one person for the poison side and one person for the frost side.
Okay,
There's
so
We
quite a
lost
big
the
group,
healer.
so when
Yeah, I knew
you
that was
get
gonna
your
happen anyways.
stack thing, everybody's got to kind of have to pay attention and
we just
polite
got the healer.
call it out.
I just know they're
One thing I saw, I plugged this a couple times, and some groups are like the first pulls that they're dropping, they put a green one and a blue one like right here in the middle where I'm standing, and then
That
the
is a good
rest just
idea.
like outside on the edges of the room.
That's a good idea, so it helps you clear.
Yeah.
That way we don't have to cross the other side of the room.
All right. Make sure whenever we have people on here, let me invite because I'm talking to them. So whoever invited them.
Alright, I'm coming back on, and now I can finally
You
hear
sure?
Discord
You
again.
want this healer kicked?
He's from Call the Lost.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm telling them to see if they can get on Discord and that this is progression. So don't want the same thing to happen like that other priest that just left a second ago.
Oh, did the M priest leave?
Yeah, mid-fight.
Oh, you can bring 21, right?
No.
Darn it! What happened to the 40-man raids?
Well, they're not replying, so we'll give it a shot and see how this goes. Make sure you get your lock cookies. First attempt wasn't bad, just everybody needs to pay
Michael's
attention
gonna
to the
restart
stack.
router, guys.
So you guys need a minute.
Yeah, I switched to the other ISP, so my internet's actually working better now.
140 million.
Also, don't forget to call out when you're gonna clear stacks, because that's a lot of DPS that we're gonna take when you clear stacks. And please call out when you need to be stacked on with the circle.
As long as stacks aren't being cleared during barrage, I think we might be okay.
Right, so what you want to do, and this is a valid point, so if you're trying to clear stacks by getting hit by the opposite color, like lance that comes out, whether it be green or the blue one, try to avoid doing that. The way that Jade Strike posted, dropping one of the puddles relatively in the middle to make it easier for us to drop our stacks and get back to our spots, that's going to be better. Because if you're going to get hit by the lance, plus all that damage is going to be bursting out, it's going to be hard for the healers to keep you up. You more than likely will die.
Again, guys, it's just like the charge with the Queen's Court. You need to stack to at least 3 or 4 people. If you don't stack that many, whoever's getting hit will die.
So I'm going to put a marker just to help you guys understand where the 2 puddles should be relatively. At least for the first puddle that comes out, makes it easier, like Jade said.
Did we gain stacks here, like just, like, you know what I'm saying, like before you'd have to get touched by the same color? Do we just gain them all the time?
Yes,
now?
we do. It's
like
it's
passively
periodically.
gain 'em?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I noticed that.
Healers did pretty good on keeping us alive. Like I said, this is extremely heal-intensive fight.
Yeah,
I mean, ideally we should be dropping those pools along this line here.
Yep.
You know, like if you're green, you should be starting roughly on star here, and then you should be moving your puddles all along this line.
For the beginning, I want you guys to start at the marker, so it makes it easier. For the beginning, I want you guys to start by your marker. That way, whoever gets selected for the puddle can drop it relatively close to the X. That way, the transition between stepping in shit and moving out is a lot easier. Because if you have to run all the way across the room and you have green, you're gonna get stunned. Just for the first one. After that, you can do what you were saying, Phoenix.
Can you delist this?
Michael, are you good?
Right now I am. I got on the other.
Yeah, we both had to switch our ISPs because there's something going on with like our internet's fine, but Discord is freaking out on the other ISP.
So we're dropping in select for the priest who just cut in, please.
Yeah, I'll
Are
boss.
are they in Discord? Because we're gonna need them in Discord.
Probably not. They didn't reply to anything I told them, so I'll give them a chance. There's the reason why I don't like inviting just random people like that.
Well, don't start the pool until they get in Discord. Say that. And if they refuse to in Discord, find another healer.
We don't have time for that. We have 30 minutes of this.
We're not gonna kill it if they leave halfway through the fight anyway.
The other guy did the same thing, and we did well.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's just get it for him.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Up here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch your meters, guys.
Dawning, go.
Alright. No,
I'm keeping an eye on your stack for you.
We're doing 6, remember?
Oh, yeah,
Luke Kane and Phoenix.
Luke Kane. Stack on Luke.
On red.
On green.
You're so far
dropping-
away from where we agreed.
Yeah, you gotta drop the first pulls by red first, and then the rest on the edges.
4, 3,
Cross pulls
Star.
down on it.
2,
On
1,
star.
3.
For green side.
Okay, clear chat. Come on, please.
Taunting. Yeah, we have to do 6. That way it transitions a little bit better.
On the edges now.
4,
That was all
3,
far.
2, 1.
Oops, my fault.
I died.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I've got to clear stacks.
I'm rooted.
Everyone's got to clear stacks.
4,
Got him.
3, 2, 1.
D's clearing stacks.
I gotta clear out to you because I'm at 5.
Cool down.
Cool down.
I taunted.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm frozen and have the thing I need to stack.
Six
Taunting.
stick.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I got
Innervate
boss.
on Jay.
Riding needs clear stack.
Healers get ready for that.
3, 2, 1.
Cool down.
Okay, she changed the floor. Careful where you stand.
Dawning, go.
Alright.
4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. 1.
Have 4 stacks, I'm clear.
Yeah, you gotta clear. I gotta clear too. I'm at 4. King Tom.
Taunting.
Clearing.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Dawning.
Alright, moving.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm stunned. Right in front of the ball. You move her. I'm moving her.
Everybody can see the enraged timer.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
I need an innervate.
Stack on Jerry back here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Dawning.
Take him.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll take them after the shit clear.
We gotta move the boss. There's no room over here.
I'm going to this little corner now. After this, we'll move across.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Taunting.
Alright, moving.
3.
I'm gonna move all the way across and taunt her
1.
and move her across.
Moving across.
Berserk timer 60 seconds.
Yeah, we're about to.
Wow, that Berserk timer is brutal.
6 minutes.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I guess I would reset it. I don't know if you guys
I
are
reset it.
No, I can't. I'm
4,
dead.
3, 2, 4, 1. 3, 2.
How did y'all reset it last time? Did someone be able to...
The monk can do it. Alright, just end the shit. Let's die.
Yeah, monks can set their transcendence out there and then taunt.
No, the temp was better. Just people definitely to pay attention to survive.
Does anybody happen to know if you're the same color, the poison or the frost, the blue, can you give each other stacks by standing on top of one another?
No. Unless they're dropping the
Not unless they're dropping the
puddle of green or blue.
Okay, so then that means there's zero reason why we can't stack as a group.
You're supposed to stack as a group.
Yeah, which nobody's doing.
So
Nobody's ever done that.
Here's a good way to do this. The dropping the first stacks wherever we had them, I think on red or blue or whatever it was, is smart. From then on, if you can't solo it, you run to the wall. The wall right behind where she's standing right now, the blue wall. If you can solo it, you run straight back from your position to the sides usually, or to the edges, but you just get to an edge and you stand there. That way the melee can help you soak. I don't know. Yeah, and we are pretty melee heavy right now, so that should be the easy part, but also fast range could get there to help soak as well.
Yeah, that's a good
We're
idea.
pretty even on melee and range.
Yeah. But for those who can solo, you just run to an edge, and you get there. Usually it's just straight back from your current position. If you cannot solo it, you run to the wall behind where she's being.
But we have to be moving as a group. I mean, that's the biggest thing I'm seeing. And that part of the strategy has never been followed. Whenever we've done this boss.
So that's why everybody's dying then.
Yeah. Like, we should be dropping our first ones. The blue one should go on square. The green one should go on triangle. After that, we move our corresponding groups over to the corner over here, and we start dropping our stacks. And then we take a little spot to the left, a little spot to the left every time we're dropping a new puddle.
Yeah,
Well, the benefit of dropping one of each color on red is that, it's all in one location, and the rest you can kind of move off to the side.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you drop one of each color. The first thing we do before we go anywhere is we drop one on triangle, where it's marked at, and then we drop another one on
No, you
On
want to drop
square.
it close to the X and the X marker, because the whole point is not to have the puddles close to us, essentially, so we have space to move. That's the whole purpose of the X marker, is to drop one of the blue puddles and one of the blue and green puddles by X. That's the first part of the strat. After that, follow that other strat that you're talking about.
Okay. Well, what are the green and blue markers for then?
Just to represent the side.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
you could use it as a stack point initially.
Too close to the center.
Everybody's ready to count down.
Kurumi, Buzzy said it'd be your bet.
5.
So wait, are we stacking as a group, or are we actually stacking on the tanks so we're close?
No.
You definitely don't want to stack on.
Yeah, stacking on the tanks is bad.
Very bad.
Alright, Phoenix, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm here.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Up hero.
4, 3, 2, 1.
First set of pulls in 3.
Tonic.
By X. By red. By red.
See, the only time you guys need to be spread out like you are right now is when inversions happen. Everybody's so far apart.
4, 1, 3, 2, 1.
Really don't need to be. Taunting.
Alright, Tony.
I need to break. I got 5 stacks. I'm gonna wait until this other barrage wears off. My Rollis is breaking.
I'm stunned. Get me out.
I still don't know why that goes on.
4,
Yeah, aggro stuff.
3,
Fuck.
2,
Hold on.
1. 4,
Casper's clearing.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, my bad.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Take boss.
Boss.
I'm gonna clear my stacks D.
Hold on.
Cool down.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Can't see your stacks. How many do you have?
6.
Tony.
I'm at 5 seconds. I gotta clear whenever you guys get everybody back to 4.
4, 3.
Go ahead, because you're taking a lot of damage.
There.
Take boss.
As is clearing.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Cool down.
Many people are getting hit by their opposite color and it's doing raid-wide damage a lot.
Pick Kurumi up. Your stacks.
Green solid.
3. Taunt.
That was very cute.
4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2.
Innervate on Jade.
Take boss.
I got ball.
In region 3.
Right at 50% too. But we did already use hero.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Awning, you're at 7. Attempt your stacks, please.
4, 3, 2.
Dash is clearing his stack.
Yeah, you'll have to take her. Yeah, we lost half the raid. Just wipe it. And I got speared too. Doesn't matter, just stand and shit die.
3, 2, 1.
Jay's got it.
Alright, res the dead then.
So what are we struggling on? Are people getting hit with the wrong colors? When the little
Every time
spikes?
barrage goes out, I see a lot of like just of the AoE damage going.
You gotta move when the bolts come at you.
Well, it's not just that. If it's the same color, you just take another stack. But if it's the opposite colors, when you take the AoE damage, so people are getting hit with the wrong.
Yeah, but you should try to actively avoid getting extra stacks.
Yeah, you shouldn't get hit at all.
Right,
So
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people getting hit by the opposite color, the wrong color, and that's killing me.
Right, that definitely doesn't help either. But I'm saying, like the best way to, when she reaches 100, that's when she's gonna do that ability. So people need to like move away and wait for one of those to shoot out, and then once it shoots out, get into that spot because you're not gonna get hit in that area anymore.
Right, that would require the melee DPS breaking off until she casts it, and then yeah.
Yep.
Because that's what's happening is melee DPS is just getting hit because they're in melee range, and then they're just.
Right, essentially the mechanic to that is step away so you can avoid shit and then get back to the boss. Because we are getting a lot of damage going out. Ready, check.
So should we just start calling when barrage is about to happen, so melee DPS can back?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I mean, they're
Give
the
them a
first
heads
to
up.
see it though.
Yeah.
I mean, she raises her hands and the shit goes around her. Pike, are
Does
you
everybody
ready?
understand
When
what
the
we're
shit,
doing
when the shit goes up
with the
around her, that's
placement?
already too late.
Pike
That's
is still
already too
having issues with Discord. He just came in here to tell me that he can't hear anything.
When you see the crystals and everything around her, that's already too late for melee to move. They're gonna get hit.
How much time does it need? Because we have 12 minutes left.
I can dodge that rend with my blade dance, and then I can fill a space. So lots of times I won't even get hit. I was getting hit to clear stacks. I won't do that again.
No, don't do that because that's damage on top of stack.
Right, I won't do that again.
But it's just a suggestion. Anyone that's having or struggling with it, just kind of move away from it, wait for one to shoot off, and then get in the spot, and you don't have to worry about it.
Oh god,
anymore.
run out.
Oh, why?
Sorry,
Why?
that was my bad. I accidentally hit my numlock.
You lagged, right?
No, he hit numlock.
No, I hit numlock.
We'll go with he lagged.
I was trying to help you out there,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie about what happened.
Jeeves is out if anybody wants to repair.
Yeah, where? Oh, I see it.
Thanks, Ash.
Does everybody understand what we're doing with placement? Because that's the biggest thing that I've seen so far. And it's the biggest thing I've always seen with this boss. Is that stuff's all over the place when there's no reason for it to be that way.
Lock closet, please.
So for placement, what we're doing is everybody is starting. If you have first thing when we start the encounter, you're going to get a mark. You get the poison debuff. You're going to stand on triangle. You get the frost debuff. You're going to stand on square. Then after everybody drops stack the initial time, then we're going to start moving to the wall.
Yes.
And
That's
that's the next place. That's the next place we're going to drop our puddle, and everybody's going to stand there.
That's correct.
Everybody,
I mean,
healers and range is going to stack. And when I say stacked, I mean stacked. I mean stacked like on a single player.
Like better than we do with briny bubbles.
Yeah, because remember, stacking also makes healing easier,
That as well.
especially for paladins, but we don't have any.
So after we drop our initial stack for poison side, we're going to move over to star. For frost side, you're going to move over to what happened to the moon over here. There was a moon, but I'll pull one back.
Just redo it.
Yeah. So for poison side or for frost side, you're going to move over to moon. And then after
That's after you drop it, right?
After we drop it as a group, after we drop it. So then after that, we're going to place our next stack right next to it. You know, going along the wall.
I'm definitely up for trying that. Just one thing that might counter that would be everyone's getting stacked, like way more stacks at the same time, which means more people have to clear more often.
please.
Gun
Well, you're
buffs,
not
please.
getting more stacks at the same time because
Warrior buff.
what you do is you're gonna drop your stack and then you're gonna get off of it. You
Yeah,
don't give
but-
stacks to each other.
Yeah, after they drop the pull, you do get stacked.
Right, but after you get the pool, you get stacks. Yes.
Which means
Which
you don't
means,
want to
like-
sit in the pool.
Right, but it also means that instead of 2 people that were supposed to soak the pool, now you got like half the raid or half whatever the amount of range over there.
Well, then, move away until the pool's down and then stack back.
1.
On blue. Hero.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Blue, don't forget to move around. Watch your.
Taunting.
Alright. You gotta drop those puddles way further than that.
Alright. Green, stack up on star, please.
4,
That's
3,
really far. I can only reach half the rate.
1, 4,
You guys are so
3,
spread
Bringing
out.
it a little bit.
2, 1.
Tom.
Taunting.
The bullets.
That was a lot better.
Somebody's getting anchored.
I'm at 4. I got us.
I got anchored. I'm gonna.
I got a
4,
drops.
3.
I think when the stupid spike goes out, the tanks need to step back because the tanks are always getting anchored. How many stacks?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Take her.
Taunting. I need to clear stacks. D's clearing stack.
So is everybody else.
Hold on.
I don't know why the hell I dropped the puddle right.
Drop your stacks.
This is solo.
Go ahead and reset this. This is a ungodly mess right now.
Nobody attack. Nobody
4,
attack.
3,
Top DPS.
2,
That way we get
1.
another solid attempt before we call this. Res the dead.
Oh, that was our last attempt. I guess we're going to heroic. Alright. everybody out.
So did the healer pull that?
The healer just left. No, the healer just left. So that was our last attempt. I'm gonna find a healer in 5 minutes.
Definitely want to make sure if you guys can pug it so you guys get more experience. I mean, we've done heroic, but heroic has been babysat too much. You guys not following mechanics.
You should stop your casting.
You got the ground rules set up at least.
Yep. I mean, it'll get better, and then the people with low numbers need to step up their numbers.
What we should try to do is follow a coordinated strategy for heroic, so that way when we do mythic, then it's using that strategy.
Yeah, I mean, for Tuesday, we're definitely going to do mythic strat. Everybody's out? That's for make sure everybody's outside. Alright, some heroic. Go
I'm
on.
outside.
I'm assuming that that Fuzzy
Sure.
needs to go pick up his kid or his nephew.
Oh, is that what I needed to do?
Well, he didn't tell me anything, so I'm asking to see if he whispered you guys.
Oh, no, he just, like, said he had something about 2 minutes. I was like...
As in, I think he had to leave in 2 minutes. Doesn't he usually pick up somebody?
He's getting his niece. He'll be back soon.
Yeah.
Back to same mechanics. We are going to stick to what we were doing before, where we actually down the boss.
Stay vigilant, champions. Ajara conceals
Yeah, Grim should be back soon.
schemes. She wants something. You must indulge the
Just in case anybody needs one, I have to mail something real quick, so I'm dropping a mailbox over here.
I want the mailbox. I haven't figured out how to get that perk.
The hour is at hand. Legions arise. Serve your queen's command.
You gotta Zerg this.
Yes.
Yeah, we do the Zerg strat, but not completely.
What's different?
We move the boss.
Who we designated for Titan console?
Baspier.
Baspier,
Yeah.
Phoenix, Pykel, then you.
Okay. I'll be listening for the Titan console callouts. After Pykel's done, I'll go do it when you guys want it done. I'm not sure when's the best time to do it after Pykel.
Typically, like whoever does it first. See how much health the group has. If they're like by around halfway, then hold off till we top them off.
Yeah, it doesn't cycle. It's just like if I die, Pike will do it. If Pykel dies, you'll do it.
Zoltar, where are you?
Here.
Alright.
Alright.
Are we doing the group stack? Kind of here in front of the...
Everybody's ready to count down. Adds before boss until we get to sirens, and we ignore sirens.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Four,
Kailash has
three, 2,
stun, right?
1.
Or my Rollis,
Or Marvelous, okay.
if they have binding.
Kailash should.
Well, he hasn't said a thing, so I don't know.
Alright, I'm not seeing any of the spells that are about to be cast by the bug coming up. I don't know why.
Spear's about to come out.
Zealous
Don't forget
Hulk in
you
10
can-
seconds.
You can use your 3-minute cooldowns here.
Zealous Hulk coming out
That's
soon. Coming out in... Come on, guys, get the ad. Watch the beckon.
I'm stunned. Get me
Rowdy's
out.
gonna get bubbled. Rowdy's gonna get bubbled.
I'm coming over now.
Got Jade Strike out of the bubble.
We're gonna get the absorptions. Somebody on this absorption shield.
Can you guys start soaking the node yet, or is that like not able to be?
Not yet.
There's nothing to soak right now anyway.
Console.
Like, we check the console.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Just
Charge
like so we.
spear coming
I'm
in.
gonna go.
5 sec.
I'm gonna go ahead and soak.
That way it'll fall off by the time
It's
you get
coming
there.
out now.
I'm frozen.
Add.
All DPS on the ad now. You're separating, right?
Like I said, I can't see when it's about to happen. I'm separating.
Watch the beckons, guys.
Alright, he's dead.
Mine's not dead yet.
Beckon on Izzy and Vanar, guys. Come on, DPS the bubble.
Alright, spread out. After you guys clear that.
Queen's Decree.
Help soak. And stack.
I gotta see him with somebody.
I got a solo, so Kurumi, can I take your spot?
I got a solo, so.
I got a trade with this.
Not that bad. You got her?
Yup. The soaking process should already start.
I'm gonna get the Thorn Diamond.
Weren't we supposed to get 2 decrees?
We did.
Sometimes you get two.
Oh yeah. During the creep phase, occasionally you'll get
Take her.
Got it. Azura.
Get Izzy out.
Gets easy out of it.
Okay, the disruption is gonna happen soon. Taunting.
Arcane burst in 3 seconds.
Get ready for line of sight. Line of sight soon.
It's in like 20 seconds.
Need more people to start soaking console. I see a couple of you guys without any set.
5, 4,
Take them.
3, 2, 1. Beware.
After the first reversal.
5, 4, 3.
No, it was on cooldown, dude. The bar came up.
Coming out now.
You guys need to survive this.
Somebody got hit.
Your stacks.
About 20.
Taking
Good
boss.
job.
People need to be soaking con.
Chris and Taylash, go soak.
Take her as soon as you can. Or I'm soaking.
Add on the other side of the room.
Alright, all DPS on it now. She's transitioning. That ad needs to die now. All DPS on them now. And then spread out. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, I have stack.
Izzy's
I'll
got
pick up the Memoron.
Any help soaking?
Rend, are you able to pick boss?
I got boss.
Alright, I pick up Memoron. Alright, everybody's good. Pop a healer cooldown. Pop here.
Cool down.
Nuke the Murmur on.
Soaking going on the console.
Move the boss to purple. Move the boss to purple.
We're just gonna get MC.
Move the boss to purple, please.
Taylash, you need to start soaking something, bud.
Murmur on. Kill it. Okay, line of sight.
Hang on a sec.
Stay on purple.
Yeah.
Well, Phoenix,
I got boss.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're still good on purple. We need to start soaking the. Never mind, it's switch. We're still good.
Need to spell.
I got her off
over
your
here.
D.
Get Basper out. Move the boss to middle. Move the boss to middle now. Shoot. Back to purple. Back to purple. Which healer has next cooldown?
I do.
I
Jay
got
dead.
it.
Okay.
So Izzy.
Izzy.
I have what?
Go down.
No,
Yeah.
not right now. Not right now. I'm just saying who has.
No, it's fine. We've got him available.
We're gonna have to shift afterward.
Now looks good.
Well, that's a bad spot.
That's a bad
D,
boy.
can you take her?
Next one.
I have boss.
It's very.
Pop offenses if you have.
Clicking console again.
And. Oh, that's right.
4, 3,
Watch the
Dodge
ice.
laser.
1.
Somebody soak middle. Move to middle. Move to middle. Help soak.
Watch out for the laser.
Take the boss if you can. I'm gonna help heal.
Cool down.
Clicking console again.
Keep it up.
Clicking
Up
console again.
Help soak mid.
Clicking console again.
Alright, I've got Essence of Azeroth. Should I just
Got
literally
move.
do?
Help soak middle.
If you need to click console, you gotta have an immunity now.
Have boss.
You're gonna die.
Keep it up. We almost have it. Pop a healer cooldown, please. Another healer cooldown, please.
Did mine.
I don't have one.
Burn boss.
5,
Burn boss.
4,
Good job, guys.
Good job.
Nice.
Woo!
Good job, guys.
Second
thank you.
attempt. Way to go.
That was our first attempt.
That was first.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry.
More people got their AOTC.
I lied. That's the mint first.
Let's see who got their
Yeah, good on the
AOTC.
OTC.
We didn't get it for Gomi.
It's 'cause
I got it.
Oh, I got a font of power that I don't actually want.
Do not relax your guard. Something here is stirring.
Alright, since we're basically done, back to Mythic.
Mythic BOD, got it.
Yay. Might as well, I guess.
If anybody got something, they do not need Whisper Dash.
Wait, how the hell do we get out of here now that there's no
Hearth.
portal out?
Who needs
Talk
portal?
to first Arcanist right here
Yeah,
at the
you can
console.
talk to Janice.
Where?
Oh, you can?
At the console on the little Soki platform by the console.
Oh, I see it.
The soap platform by the console. Oh, you talked to the guy.
To
Yeah.
her. She identifies as a female elf
Let's stop assigning genders, guys.
How do you know?
because that's what she.
You don't know that.
She told me.
Who's gonna give me a ride? I
Who needs-
can't fly.
We're not
Come here, Izzy,
assigning
I got
genders. They're already
Thank
I got
you.
you,
assigned.
sweetheart. Come here.
You killed me.
Did everybody get?
Why?
Did everybody get a chance
Why
to
are we
loot?
here? This is a
Oh,
weird.
Izzy,
weird
do
spot
you
to
not
start.
have?
Flying?
Do you not
No.
have this quest line done?
No. No, because
Izzy
she
doesn't
died.
have the. Izzy doesn't have the quest line done. I didn't know that.
What's the ring for? What?
So the ring is up for grab. Zoltar did
That's
not
such
want
a
it.
strange effect.
Yep, it really is.
So I'm confused why I died.
Me too. Izzy, do you have the Tidestone of Golgoneth questline done for down here?
No clue.
Okay, yeah.
Alright,
There's a-
Windra, see Zoltar for that.
Did somebody leave?
Just
Ren
go
did.
around it then.
Why did Ren leave?
You'll have to ask
I don't
Ren
know.
that question.
Ask him.
He didn't say anything.
You got Windra. I got multiple drops to make.
Can I get an invite, please?
There, he's back.
What happened, man?
Or May?
Well, we're gonna try to
weird.
4 heal this and see how this goes.
Oh, we were done.
No, we're gonna go bash our heads against Mythic.
We gotta learn somehow.
I'm sorry, Izzy. I didn't know you didn't have this quest done.
Yeah.
If you don't have the quest done, there's an NPC that kills you if you go near the Tidestone.
Yep.
Alright, it's reset. I'm
I
switching
got my
to
body
Mythic.
far enough
It's
away,
not
so
reset.
it's okay.
Izzy, do you have a ride now?
No,
Just set
no,
to
I'll
Mythic
get there.
difficulty, you can go in.
I can run around it.
I just walked in. It was not reset.
Well, I just
walked-
did it right now.
I walked in. I went straight to where we just died, so I had to flesh out again. Not die, but killed them.
I'll just
Thank
go
you.
around it.
I can run around it. It's okay. I had surgery when this patch came out, and I couldn't sit at my desk because the chair was too uncomfortable. So I'm a little bit behind when it comes.
So when life
Izzy, you
gives
should
you
link your
surgery, you
AOTC
get a comfier.
achievement to Gomi.
Yes, I do need a comfier chair.
Hopefully on Tuesday we can do a full clear since we're not raiding on Thursday next week.
Sure we
Why
are.
not?
Phoenix can tank.
Well, I mean, if Phoenix
Yeah,
wants
I
to.
can.
But I mean, it is Halloween, so parents have things to do with their kids.
Oh yeah, it's Halloween.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm
I
not.
have stuff to do with my kids.
Son, do you want to go trick or treating?
I do. I
Myself
do.
included.
Like for,
I'm taking my kids trick or treat.
For alcohol, though. that'd be
If
great.
it didn't fall on Halloween, then I'd be all for it. But no.
Oh shoot, we got
So what
clear
you're
track
saying is we
again.
should push the raid time for next week to Tuesday and Wednesday?
I won't be able to raid Wednesday because I'll
we
be.
we can if everybody can raid on Wednesday.
So Tuesday and Friday?
Tuesday and then Tuesday again.
Yeah, let's raid 6 hours on Tuesday.
Wait, why
Yeah.
is there
Can everybody get
He
inside
said
so we
he'd
can start
pay
clearing?
everybody.
weird?
I'd be fine raiding any night of the day next week.
But aren't you gonna be playing WoW Classic?
Ooh,
What's that?
Hey, at least we got a chance for getting drops again.
Alright, so everybody's gonna get critical strike from me every 2 minutes, so you're welcome.
Oh, it looks like we're pulling.
You?
You're not in here. You're not gonna get loot. You probably won't get a BOE.
I probably won't get one anyway.
Not that
I
answer.
know I
Yeah,
won't
but
get one.
you absolutely can't get one if you're not in.
I got one like a week or two ago, and I can't.
Mythic?
Oh no, I got a heroic.
Yeah.
Well,
If I got
people
something
put
on
those-
Mythic, I wouldn't be selling.
People put those BOEs absurdly high and expect to sell them because they sold for that price at one time.
At the beginning, probably.
That's
Yeah.
how economics works, right?
I just undercut the person who keeps posting it.
Yeah, that's usually what I do. If they're like
Pull them
over
back.
300,000 gold, I undercut pretty heavily.
I still can't believe people are trying to expect to get $500,000 for heroic pieces.
Oh, they really are. For certain pieces, they really are.
It's what keeps the rest of the prices up for the rest of them.
My favorite is like the trans mod that's no longer that rare.
So how many people got AOTC?
Everybody.
Me.
I did.
Me.
Like 5.
Still gotta get
Okay, we
AOTC
still need-
for Gomi.
We will. It's not a big deal.
All right.
If we did it on our first attempt there, then we should be good.
After this poll, I'm gonna head out to Harder Chamber to upgrade my Azurite shards to increase my numbers for this mythic fight.
All
I really
right.
think having a 4th healer for
I
a
got
shard.
lucky. I managed to get the last bit of reliquary I need for the 3rd upgrade.
Are we running that stacking Azurite trait on this fight?
I don't know who is.
Is that
World Vein.
loyal?
World
Vein.
Vein,
I am. Let me see if. I'm currently not. I have garbage traits right now. I should probably change them for this.
World Vein Resonance is a minor.
Oh, she got stomped.
Alright, I'm keeping it then.
And it's my fault not waiting.
Does anybody have a book so I don't have to?
I have a lot of
Yep.
books.
Tome.
That I don't have.
I have a tome.
All right, so who's asking Santa Claus for the Infinity Bundle?
You are.
Collector's Edition?
I'm
The
asking
Collector's
Santa
Edition?
Claus for a garage door opener.
Oh.
That's pretty sad.
Garage door opener.
How can he fit? Izzy, that's impossible. How can he fit down in his fucking sleigh?
Oh, they're gonna make it
Very, very carefully.
No, it's the opener. It's just the button, right? It's not the
just
actual
the
mechanism.
remote.
No, I need the electronic opener.
Why don't you
So
just
I have
the
to
entire
have my
motor.
train your dog to be a garage door opener?
Yeah.
Lucane, yes, it's the
we got-
giant
We got
bundle.
more, a lot. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
It's just
Narrate Jade.
Cool
Oh, no, it's
down.
3. Oh, yeah,
We
we're
need
good.
4.
yeah, we need
We got it
offensives.
right.
Prop hero. Don't do it.
Pop hero.
Yeah, you can reset
Really?
the box.
We can reset the.
Yeah,
Know that.
then we have to pull an extra
I'm gonna pull some more then.
No, fuck no.
Ah, it threw me.
Mythic.
Fucking asshole.
Well, we don't want to let hero go to waste, right, boys and ladies?
Someone's gonna get a fucking BOE on this fool.
Feeling in my bones.
I can feel it in my giblets.
Cool down.
I can feel it in my jingly jangles.
Aha! Dangly part. Dude, Ash, we
cannot
own all of
catch
those.
you,
Oh, look, I got a
humans.
BOE.
just cannot catch.
That's a good.
Ash Kitten, we own all the extended versions of that. It's great. And of the Hobbit.
Really, we only got.
Okay, we got more. So I don't know who the hell pulled that.
They just walked.
Ren.
Nobody actually targeted.
Did I hear my name?
But we can blame Izzy, because, you know, she does the damage.
That's right.
She puts the lotion on the skin.
Well, she is a mob magnet, though.
I am.
If you guys step up, it makes it easier for the damn charge and not run all over the place.
You got that in the K, thanks.
I don't have any more cooldown. Everybody stop taking damage.
Okay.
Bad Spirit, it just makes me sad for you, because you're missing out on some amazing movies. That's all.
Well, it was like, it's like how I am with Twitter. Like, I fell so far off the bandwagon that I just couldn't be bothered to watch all of them.
We watch them at least like once a month.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, Lord
Wow,
of the
you
Rings,
guys,
we
you
watch
guys
these.
live a very fulfilled life.
You mean Frozen?
No, Frozen's
Frozen
played
2?
daily in my house. We don't watch it
Why
daily,
are we
but it's
pulling
played
more
daily.
ads?
Or I have granddaughters.
Please stop doing that. Please stop doing that. We are absolutely wasting time here.
All you gotta do is position your back towards the door, and it won't
Your
happen.
dad just respawn, please. You're spawning like right behind it.
And it's out of mana.
So let's let the healers pick up mana.
Would it make you guys upset to know that I've only played maybe 5 total minutes of any Pokemon game that's ever existed?
Yeah, actually very sad. You should be
I've
ashamed of
never
yourself.
played any Pokemon game that's ever existed.
Would it make you guys upset if me and Ren still haven't had our Yu-Gi-Oh duel?
I mean, that is kind of sad. I want to watch that. You should record it.
Alright, get mana. We're pulling this pat.
You want to watch Basper get like just be like that?
Yeah, he wants to watch me get abused.
I miss
Hey.
playing Pong.
Keep on getting mana. We have the other healers. With current
Yeah, they
comp,
can
we're
do
gonna 4 heal this, so this is gonna suck for you guys.
Whee.
Yeah, it's gonna majorly suck.
Just don't take damage.
Yeah.
Possible on this fight, unfortunately.
It's actually like inevitable in this.
Just
Now
never clear your stacks. Get like 11
Next
stacks.
fight isn't as bad as this one, but we gotta get past this one first.
I think at 11 stacks, 1 tick will kill you.
At 9 stack, like 3 ticks almost killed me, so I bet you're right.
How many stacks?
You said 9.
I had 9 stacks the first
did you
we did.
go
I don't
that
I don't
He's got
I don't know how I got them.
versatility.
Honestly, I don't know how I got them. I just got 9 stacks all of a sudden.
It's all that
Jesus.
versatility.
Phoenix, put the markers down again.
We need to reset the boss.
Alright.
or we
Yes,
can't
we
hit
do,
you.
but everyone needs to be here and they need to tag.
And then Issy, I need to purchase and or trade you something for the thing. The tome of the clear mind.
Who is putting down markers in weird spots?
Alright, I'm pulling
Can't
boss. Make sure to tag the
find
boss.
you.
Tag the
Oh,
boss.
don't.
Tag the boss. Tag the boss. Tag the boss. Tag the boss.
Tag, you're it. Ha.
Now she has to kill us instead of the other way around.
Myrolus, I like your use of Black Bow of the Betrayer. It's a good.
Oh, I love, dude. Okay, fun fact about this goddamn transmog. I was going to Black Temple every week religiously for over 3 years before this finally dropped from my home.
I can say the same thing for the Bulwark of Azeroth. I've seen 3 sets of glaives now, and not one single.
Yeah, it's garbage. I hate that shit. And it's a 21% drop.
Okay, so I switched to World Vein to help y'all.
Do you have a question for you? Why are we 3 healing that, or 4 healing that?
Because we picked up 1 more DPS.
Watch your flasks, please.
We're gonna die.
You should get 6 healers then.
Should get 6.
Can't have more than 20, and we have 20.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Alright, let's see
Y'all
how this
ready
goes
to
with the
die?
extra DPS.
We gonna die, boy.
I changed the marks for the second spot up just a little bit. So instead of going all the way over there, we're just gonna walk back here, and then we're gonna keep going along this line here.
Okay, so with that strat, how are melee going to clear their stacks?
Melee is gonna clear their stacks along the wall, like how they always have been.
So between them,
Such
right?
a far
In the back.
run.
Yeah, they're gonna go behind the boss in the back, or to the other corner.
Just clear stacks with a barrage, right?
No, that's a fat no.
No.
Yeah, but
sarcasm.
the bosses
No,
are
no, no.
the walls where the tanks are gonna be taken.
Yeah, right.
Alright. Well, do the melees have the same deal that the tanks get? Or they pick up stacks and then periodically they just drop it on the floor? Or do they have to get absorbed like the range do?
Absorb.
They have to get
Yeah,
absorbed.
same as range.
Same as
Only
range.
tanks drop it like that.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I don't know how melee works. Everybody's ready? Countdown.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pop hero.
You're agree.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Blue, watch your stacks, please. Everyone, watch your stacks. If you're blue.
Take them.
Solo
Got
stack,
her.
solo.
4, 3, 2,
Oh, that's a better burst.
4, 3, 2,
How did the warrior die?
Taunt.
Taunting.
Nobody stacked.
Right, you're gonna be my buddy. Or maybe not.
I'm frozen. I'm gonna drop a puddle too. Yep, I'm dead.
Alright, so when that happens, I guess the tanks just need to
Hold
move away,
on.
right?
Get to
That or
Star.
There comes Zoltar.
4, 3,
that or the melee need to step up.
Nah.
1.
That's kind of like, like,
How many stacks do you have?
4.
I got stacks. I gotta break
4,
stacks.
3, 2,
Hold
Taunting.
on.
Merle has got to break stacks.
I gotta kill my stack too. I'm F6.
Ah! I had a lot. Cool down.
Gonna break stuff.
Taunting D.
Alright. Dropping shit.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Go ahead and reset it. Let's
4,
move over and reset
3,
it. Too many people are
2,
dead.
1.
So, from the looks of the floor, the platform looks okay. Don't touch the boss, otherwise you're gonna pull aggro. Don't heal either. Really? And... Where's the dead?
I think if you're calling that you're solo soaking, you need to call what color you are.
Right, because
Well,
then people get confused and somebody doesn't go and soak and they die.
That's why we set up a solo soak spot and a not solo soak spot so we can keep Discord clear. We have
But
way
if-
too many.
I think it still needs to be called, honestly.
Where's the solo soak spot? Because I said solo soak, but it was the first mark of green, so I decided to drop it on the triangle where we needed.
So solo soak is the moon and the star, correct?
Anywhere off to
No.
the side, really.
Sure.
The biggest thing is we need to make sure that the first set of circles are dropped on
No,
blue and green.
Moon and Star was supposed to be our second location for the pools for ranged and healers, for the corresponding frost and poison debuffs.
Okay, so do we want to set up a
But
third
people still
marker
don't
for
follow
solo
it,
soaking?
so it's okay.
Because I didn't know we had a designated solo soaking spot.
I don't think we did.
The issues are we've got an obsession with being spread so far out that we can't help each other on this boss. There's a lot of room on this boss, yeah, but we aren't supposed to be that spread out. And the other issue is we have too many voices going at once, so those people who are calling stuff out can't be heard or people can't hear.
Yep.
So to clear Discord, designate a solo spot and a group spot. And then nobody has to call out if they're soloing or if they're soaking, because everybody's
What am
going to
I
know
doing with this?
exactly.
So where's the designated solo spot so we can mark that?
So the way I've seen it is group soaks go directly behind her where she is. So melee can help out and range that's fast can get there. Solo soaks go directly, you just run straight back from where you're to the
Solo
edges.
soak, go to either condom or
X.
Or X.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted here. Because melee
you were
can't
not-
solo soak anyways.
Now melee group soaks, since we have the range group soaks worked for back here, but melee group soaks, if you need it, just run to where the blue wall, right in front of where we're looking, that blue wall, that's where you want to go.
I believe that's what they've been doing already. Let's do one attempt and then we can do break. All buffs again, please. People are missing certain buffs.
Yeah, I don't got no food. Shit.
Zoltar, can you do intellect?
On it.
Everybody's ready? Countdown.
Five, 4,
Yeah, my DBM's
3,
working again.
2, 1.
Up hero. On blue, moving to the right.
4, 3, 2, 1.
What about if you can solo soak for the first disc drop? They're
Then everybody's gonna have to move.
Yeah. Or you just don't solo that one.
Taunting. All
Should
right.
have brought that in the middle.
All right, stop. Go drop
Yeah,
it.
it's too much talking.
4, 3, 2.
Alright, somebody's got to be my buddy
1,
here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I got boss. Spear. Melee move in. I got stuck again.
I just got pushed that.
Oh, I guess we just gotta like I don't know. Get...
And I dropped the puddle right where the hell I got spiked.
That's fine.
4, 3, 2,
Cooldown.
1.
That's fine.
That's fine. I'll taunt the next. Taunting.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Clearing Mystic.
Dropping shit.
I got her.
Alright.
Someone killed me with their AoE. Damn it.
Cooldown.
I gotta drop some.
Go ahead and reset it, please.
Oh, can't.
Okay, then it's a
Can't.
wipe.
3, 2,
Just stand in
Everybody
shit.
stand the opposite color.
4, 3, 2.
If Brew and APOC can both do that just in case. In case one of them dies.
Rip Phoenix.
What?
Alright, break
Oh yeah,
time.
he speared me.
Punch. No. Down. Up. Kick.
1 minute left.
So I was talking to this Tauren the other day. No, I mean a Worgen. No. Wait, which one's a cow and which one's a dog? Oh, all these talking animals are stupid!
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, break's over.
Well, can somebody throw down lock cookies?
Yeah, I need that
Yes,
too.
please. Yeah, booger bucket, please, Lucane.
I'm fresh out.
Dude, those fucking shoes on Lucane though.
Rend, are you back?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are missing Izzy buff. Win on Jade, win on Brew, win on Fenaria.
Izzy fortitude, please.
Did you say that Izzy was buff?
It's all about chocolate sheets.
Phoenix, you ready?
I need my lock cookie. Oh yeah. Okay, we got lock cookies.
Oh no, I'm eating my crack corn.
Crack corn?
I said now I'm eating my crack corn.
Alright, everybody's ready. Clear chat.
You snort it.
Clear chat, let's go.
Crack corn.
Give me crack corn.
It's like popcorn, but better.
Alright, clear chat.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm blue.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Get this in a mechanic. Take him.
Taunting. Taunted. So whenever you taunt before the barrage, don't pin you. I guess that's the thing. Because you're getting pit.
4, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you can taunt, but get your distance.
Yep.
Cool down.
I still got speared. Get me out immediately.
I got
Or
it.
not.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Four,
Stacks, where's your stack?
Cool down.
6.
Taunting.
Clearing.
Clear mine too.
Oh, whoa.
Second cooldown.
Made a big cooldown.
Cool down.
I gotta clear my stack.
Big kills on D.
Dash and clearing. Nope.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Go ahead. Yeah, reset it please. Stomp bot.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Why does she always... I'm gonna get frickin'...
So I don't understand why that spear keeps hitting just the tank. Like, is somebody not standing where they're supposed to stand, and it's going to the tank?
Is supposed to be doing that?
I'm gonna move to where the
Normally-
melees are, and then I'm gonna force them to get the spear.
Okay, well, what should
It's just
happen
gonna taunt
is
on everybody.
if melee gets the spear, see where I am in between these two markers, you're supposed to basically run to that position, and then somebody of the opposite color is supposed to take the spear for you.
Correct. No, it's supposed to be the same color, otherwise they get imploded.
No, it's usually
No,
the
so if
color of
it's
the
a-
arrow.
Right, so if it's a green one, then the green person needs to take it, otherwise if
Right.
they're blue, they implode.
But it's the someone who's the color of the arrow on the ground needs to take it, right? Because the arrow's going to be green or blue? Or is the arrow always...
The arrow has a color, so it's either green or blue.
Yeah. Yeah, so somebody with the same arrow as the color has to take the spear.
Correct. Yeah, and we also have to make sure that we're not dumping all the stacks at the exact same time, because that goes from full to dead almost. Ready, check. Tiras, are you there? Win on Phoenix. Everybody's ready, count down.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run those to the middle over here. Square on square.
Take 'em,
blue on
take 'em
square.
outside.
I got taunting. I got.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4.
Remember, if you're
3,
solo soak, go to
2,
X or condom.
1.
Outside in a second.
Clearing stacks.
I got it clear too.
82.
Someone's gonna get speared, and I'm speared again. And that dropped shit right on top of the boss.
Stack on blue. Stack on blue.
Dropping a cooldown.
1. 4, 3, 2,
Clearing.
1.
Dude.
4, 3, 2.
I have 7 stacks.
Hold
I
on.
got clear.
Clearing.
I got bot.
We can keep out the stack.
Slow down.
Four, 3,
Green form up.
1.
I gotta clear again.
Stack on easy.
Dawning.
Alright.
And I'm dead.
Gonna reset it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Sure we can 4-heal this team?
Assuming people follow mechanics, yes we can.
4, 3, 2, 1.
She always does that at the door.
Right, she's like, oh, door, I must stop right here. I need to be courteous and knock on the damn door.
So far, we perfectly timed it to where she does the spear right at the door.
I mean, the healers are doing their job on healing, except for we're taking a lot of damage.
You guys might need to move boss like a little
Okay.
bit more up more.
So the very first,
You talk about closer to the
Like-
markers?
the
Yeah, a
very
little
first
bit closer
puddles,
to the marker.
Alright.
the very
I'll do
first
that.
puddles go on the corresponding markers. If you can immunity it, don't immunity it. Just stack with the group on these markers. Melee, range.
Not
We did it
everybody
last
needs
time.
to be stacked for the first one, because that
No,
just
no,
gives everybody more
yeah.
stacks.
Just the range group,
Right.
like just 2 or 3 people per whatever. Just stack on the corresponding marker though. But if you can immunity it and you get the first marker, you still drop it right there, or right there.
We should not immediately.
And yes, spear looks very bugged.
Also, we don't need the whole group soaking it, because that's a bunch of stacks that we don't need to take. It should only be 3 to 4 people maximum. 3, essentially. 2 people is a death for whoever the hell's in it.
Sorry, Resby.
Your mic is far away.
I said sorry, Resby.
Has to be Mazros, I can't reach you.
Yeah, they can get me. Thank you.
So to reiterate, not everybody needs to be soaking in the circle, and because otherwise it's an insane amount of stacks that the entire group's going to be getting. And everybody cannot be clearing at the exact same time. Also, whenever that barrage happens, you guys have to avoid. Don't just sit there, cast, and get hit.
Okay, so overflowing chill or overflowing venom both cause almost 500,000 damage.
Mm-hmm.
If 2 people stack, that's 250k each. If 3 people stack, that's right.
Manageable.
125.
125.
It'd be more like 175, but yeah.
Yeah, so it needs to be no less than 3 people.
Should be 4 ideally, I'd say.
Yeah.
But not half the raid.
But not half the raid.
Yeah, because if you stack more than 4, you're gonna divide the damage further, but you're actually gonna end up taking more.
I don't
damage
think
in
I've
the long run 'cause
seen
you're-
everybody stacking, though. I mean, maybe for the first one I saw like
I've
more
also
than
noticed
necessary, but like after that,
a
it
few
hasn't been.
people have been getting their overflowing and then running out to the edge. Running out to where the X and the condom is means that you have the ability to solo that stack. No one's going to help you if you run out there. So if you can't solo it, you need to run up behind the boss where melee can assist in soaking.
We are going to move the boss a little bit further to give you guys a little bit more space for wall.
So again, if you're not solo stacking, you need to move up to the boss so that melee can help you soak. And if fast range wants to assist and you can see that there's not enough people to soak, then go ahead and do that. But it should be no more than 4 people soaking.
Alright, counter. Counter.
5, 4, 3,
Dang it.
2, 1.
Pop here. I'm green.
4, 3, 2, 1.
First set of circles incoming.
Six, take her, take her.
Green, get the green, get the green.
One more on stack on blue. There we go. Perfect.
We only had 2 on green. That
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3,
Barrage coming out.
Phoenix, you have 5 clear.
1.
Okay, go ahead, Tal.
Tawny.
Dodge. Dodge the overwhelming.
Cooldown.
Fuzzy, clear. Zoltar,
Zoltar,
clear.
you're set.
Zoltar, clear.
Friday clearing.
I'm pinned again. And I dropped the puddle
I
right
clicked
there.
as fast as I could.
3,
Cooldown.
2,
That is
1.
bugged as hell.
Yeah, it is bugged. I noticed because the spear was headed for the door.
1.
I'm clearing.
I got it
4,
cleared.
3,
two
2,
of
wait.
them have to do the same.
1.
I got to clear. I'm waiting.
Cooldown.
Taunting. Go ahead and reset it. Yeah, a lot of people are ramping up on their stacks off the bat.
I saw a lot of people get hit by that reverberating or overwhelming barrage, and you got hit by you got stack clear during barrage. You cannot get hit by that, or we're gonna take an immense amount of.
It is a shit ton of damage if you get hit by the opposite color. Especially when we're supposed to be moving, the healers can't just sit there and heal you. Taylash. Timer. Guys have to make sure you're avoiding shit that's avoidable.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pop here. Green.
4,
Is
3,
it towards the wall, dude?
2, 1.
Dawning.
Right, move it. No, keep her there.
Blue circle on blue marker.
Clearing.
3, 2, 4, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Taunting.
Watch the barrage. Do not get hit.
Cooldown.
I'm probably gonna get speared. Yep, I got speared.
Nowhere near it.
Are you soloing, Green?
As soon as I get speared, I drop bullshit on the floor.
1, 4, 3,
We got 3 people down.
1.
Reset it?
Just reset it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Essentially, the numbers looked a little bit better for the amount of stacks you guys were getting. I don't know about you guys, but I get a box that tells me what all the stacks everybody has. So I don't know if you guys get to see that, but you definitely need to pay attention to your own stacks. I don't know why I keep on getting speared. I keep on stepping back, and I still get speared.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do to not get speared, I've noticed.
So essentially what I'm going to do, I'm just going to move to melee so it makes it easier. And then I need to immediately steep the fuck out of the way, because otherwise I'm going to drop a puddle on top of them. Because as soon as I get speared, I lose aggro, and then you get hit. So that just generates more garbage on the floor.
People should probably check their flasks.
Yep. I got 6 on mine.
I'll be out.
That spear's not supposed to hit us, right?
No.
It is not.
Going here.
No, it's not supposed to hit tanks, I don't believe.
It's supposed to hit either the target that it's looking at, like it's actually pointing at, or the person who actually gets in between the target and the boss. And for some reason, Dia being on the opposite side of the boss as the arrow was, still gets.
So there's something weird going on here.
It's a bug. Yeah, it's definitely not working as intended.
I don't see it. Wow.
Everybody's ready to count down. I'm just gonna move to melee, and then after steed out.
3, 2, 1.
Pop hero. On blue.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Blue, watch your blood. Don't get frozen.
Take it to blue, take it to blue, take it to blue.
Take it.
You got her.
Melee, the first one's gotta drop at blue. You guys didn't drop either pebble near the
2, 1. 4, 3.
You just hold them until the shit happens in the intermission. Taunting. Dodge, you guys. Dodge the shit.
That was pretty good. I saw 1, maybe 2 people.
I'm moving to you guys because I'm gonna fucking get speared anyways. Get me out immediately.
No, I got it.
Oh, what the fuck?
I stood in between, and that worked.
3, 2,
Cool down.
1.
That was just mechanic then.
4, 3.
I'm taunting D, go clear.
Alright.
Maru needs to clear.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, Fuzzy, we have a lot of people at sick.
Barrage clear. You get
I'll taunt afterward.
Cool down.
this inversion is what gets us.
You have to
Every
reset
time.
it.
Yeah, because the opposite color was on the opposite side.
Reset.
Reset it, please.
4, 3.
While we're
Thank you.
wiping again, the first set of pools go to the corresponding markers on the ground. You cannot miss them. Square and triangle. If you are melee that gets it, you run to square or triangle, whatever color you are. I know, it's okay. I'm just trying to explain to everybody because green missed it as well.
That way, when you need to clear, we can actually reach it and not have to run across the room and across everybody.
Right, and the purpose of me moving the boss closer to the markers is that the range can actually, or melee can go share with range. And then essentially that makes it easier for melee to stay on the boss and do more damage.
Once the inversion happens, people are moving to their new side.
I hope so.
That's what's supposed to happen.
For the most part, I've seen people do it. I think it's just the massive AoE that goes out during it that's getting us.
The massive
I'm just
AoE
gonna call out timers and stuff, and I'm not gonna focus on damage at all. I'm gonna focus on the strat.
Yeah, definitely do that. It's better to be alive than to do 0 damage.
No, I'm just gonna like pretty much not do regular damage because I think that's That's what's holding us back. Here's the strat.
Right, inversion, she switches the colors. That means that if you're in the opposite side of what the color is, you get forced into one of those pulsing shits, which makes it to where half the rate is pulsing, and that kills people.
And if you're not chosen, if you see people with the swirls around you, then you need to move away because that's going to cause those pulses.
Does everybody understand what we're trying to do after we put out first swirl in range and
Group
healing?
up and makes it easier to heal.
Right, but we shouldn't try to put those circles in the middle of the floor. We should put them along the wall.
Right.
So once we drop our swirl, you know, the initial swirl on blue or green, then afterwards, if you are ranged or healer, you should be kind of along this
condom,
wall. No, condom is solo. X is solo.
Okay.
So
Moon and
everybody
Star.
else should be either starting after the first one on either Moon, if you're Frost, or Star if you're Poison, and then working along this.
Let me
this
just.
path here.
Someone said something different, so I just want to make sure everyone's on the same page because someone said if you're not soloing, obviously on circle or X, then go towards the wall towards melee because they can also help soak. So if we're gonna do that, then we need to switch the colors to the other side, or if we're gonna continue doing it this way, then that's gonna kind of hinder us because melee won't be able to run all the way over here to soak.
Yeah, I thought melee were doing their own thing along the back wall, but
Do you see what I'm talking about? With switching the way she's facing.
Yeah, but I don't know if the tanks are causing that pulsing shit to happen unless we get hit.
No, okay, so when inversion happens, the blue missiles will be on the green side, and the green missiles will be on the blue side. Well, last fight, that happened. Everybody got hit, caused AoE damage. We killed ourselves. If we face it towards the entrance, then the correct missiles will be on the correct sides, thus not causing any AoE damage. Do you see what I mean? Yeah,
Are you talking about the barrage stuff?
I'm talking about barrage. When barrage goes out, and she also casts inversion, the opposite missiles are on the opposite sides.
Yeah, but that's a tank thing. That'll help us out, obviously.
Yeah,
get that straightened out, then that's perfect.
That's what I'm trying to do, is help you guys out, because the last fight, that's what killed us. That's why everybody got low damage or low health all of a sudden, was because everybody took AoE damage because of the wrong colors. They got hit by the wrong colors and they took AoE damage. So I'm
Well,
trying
we
to
need to
help
be
you guys out.
dodging the stuff. I mean, the tanks can try and position, but it's ultimately up to each individual person not to get hit by anything, let alone the opposite color.
Right, but if we don't get hit by the wrong color, then at least we will just take personal stacks and not, group AoE damage. That I'm just trying to help the DPS out and everybody else out, so that you guys don't have to move to the opposite sides. It just is easier for us to switch the way she's facing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then
I agree
for
with
the
that.
whole then for everybody in the entire raid just to switch sides.
So D's supposed to be tanking her facing the wall, right?
Okay, so at first we tank her where she's facing the wall because the green will be on green and blue will be on blue. When she casts inversion, which switches the colors on opposite sides, I think we should face her towards the entrance where we're at now. That way the correct color will be on the
So basically, D will pick her up first, and then when the barrage happens, that's when you taunt. You're going to be facing her towards the end, and then the next barrage, D's going to taunt and face her towards the wall. It's just going to bounce back and forth like that.
Only after inversion. She'll cast inversion, which switches the colors.
Okay.
Right, but the tanks can't be stacked on top of each other because that causes us to pull.
Right. And we're never not stacked on top of each other.
Right.
Whenever you have her, I'm off to the side. But I'm just trying to help the DPS out and everybody in the raid out with taking this damage that's killing us from just easily just switching the way she's facing. Like she's facing right now, that's the way we would face her when inversion happens. But when she casts inversion again, we would just, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to help everybody out.
Yeah,
I saw last raid when she cast inversion, the opposite colors were on the opposite sides. So the barrage colors changed. everybody took damage, and that's why we all.
Yep. That makes sense. So like D just picks her up, and then once the inversion happens, that's when you taunt. So basically, you guys are switching off after each inversion.
That is
Well,
going to be a
no,
shit ton of damage.
Our taunt swap would still be the same, but whenever she casts inversion, whoever has to aggro her will just face her towards.
It would ease up things if you did it that way, because like I think you guys can take the stacks. At least I've done it on my monk, and it seems it's not as heavy damage as people might think.
Because this this AoE damage that we're putting out does 8,000 per tick, so it's like 4 ticks of 8,000. But when you have like 5 people or 6 people doing that, people are gonna start dying, and that's what happened last time.
I just had a question about inversion. Since people have to switch sides for inversion, and we've got the boss in the middle of the room, would it be helpful for us to say that all blue circle around the boss on the side away from the door, and all green circle around the boss on the side with the door, and then we never run into each other?
Sorry, say that again.
So for inversion, the people who have to switch sides have to try to avoid running into each other. We've got the boss more or less in the middle of the room. If everybody who was on blue who's heading to green ran around on the side that was away from the door, and all the people who had green who now have blue.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, so they don't run into each other.
One color move on one side, and the other could move on the other side.
Yeah.
To avoid hitting each other. Yeah, that would help.
I mean, if the people affected by green ran clockwise, and the people affected by blue also ran clockwise, you'd never have that.
Yeah, everybody run clockwise. That works.
I'm afraid I don't know. Are we trying to oversimplify this?
We are. I mean, we've done this in
We're trying
heroic.
to oversimplify.
We're just.
That's gonna, running clockwise is gonna take you a long time to get around the other to what side you want to be on.
By that point, you're probably going to be hit with something that you shouldn't be hit and take damage, and
Just if you see people, just you don't need a whole lot of room to avoid someone. Like probably 5 yards, maybe.
I mean, we could set up lanes.
That might be helpful, but
so right now we have marks, we have square and triangle, and we have star and moon. And ideally, we should be dropping our marks on those marks and then along the wall and stuff. So what if one lane was in between the marks in between the marks essentially. So I'm gonna mark myself skull. So what if this was lane 1 where skull is at, right?
The other side of the mark is lane 2.
And the other side of the blue and green marks is lane 2 that's right next to the boss. So we only have green, if you're green, you run in lane 1. If you're blue, you run in lane 2. I mean, yeah, that could work, but I mean,
I think we're just adding more mechanics on top of mechanics.
yeah, you're kind of adding
You know
stuff,
what I mean?
but
We just need to need to be able to look and see where somebody of the opposite color is and avoid them.
Yeah, just need
it's hard during the
keep it as simple
inversion
as
though.
possible.
I understand what he's saying because during the inversion, everybody is trying to cross, and if they're crossing on top of each other and they're crossing on other people, then that's where and even
how
during
many people
a
get
barrage,
inverted in Mythic? Is it everybody or just like a select amount of people?
everybody does.
No, not everybody.
Well, not everybody,
like 2 or
but
3 people.
but there's select people.
Okay,
Yeah.
Well, that shouldn't be too much moving around. If nobody else is moving around,
Yeah, you just have to
You should be
avoid
able to.
people. You can't like be running into people.
I mean,
when you're
everybody.
inverted.
If you have DBM, everybody has their color marked above their head, so you should be able to see who has the opposite color and just be able to move around that person.
So basically, if you see anyone that's like they look like they're stunned and there's a swirl on the, that means they're getting inverted. So if you're not one of those people, you need to move away from them and let them run to the other side.
Yeah, and also if you're inverted, then you just need to not run on top of people. You need to be like navigating around people.
I think okay, so in between blue and green should just be like a neutral zone where nobody is, and then
Yeah, I mean you'd only use that.
That's a neutral zone. Nobody should be in between blue and green. That's a neutral zone. So everybody on blue is blue. Everybody on green is green. That would just make it easier.
But keep in mind, the whole point of us dropping the pools there are just to clear the stacks. Now, that's not to say once you clear your stack to stay there, you need to go back to your side.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's part of it too. As people are dropping their stacks and then they're not switching back right
This
away.
is just a hard boss to beat. The first boss. It's like this boss, and then like Ashar is like the tough ones. Once you get them out of the way and you down them, it's like, all right, you got it down.
Hey, quick question:
You had to do it.
Should blue square and the green triangle be flipped? The other sides?
No, that's the way they.
So if you're on the left side and you have frost,
Essentially, let's see if this works.
On that side.
If what works.
Yeah.
That'll work too. I mean, honestly, you
Because-
just want a blue pull on the center and a green pull on the center.
Right, and this, basically what I'm suggesting is like, let's say I just turned green but I was blue, I would run on this side. And then nobody from blue should be running this side, so that shouldn't trigger any of the pulsing. Or vice versa. Let's say I'm blue on this side and I turn green, I'm gonna go down this way. Or if I'm green and I turn blue, I'm gonna head through the blue side. I'm not gonna go to there right now because I'm gonna pull boss, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
That works.
But we're still dropping our pools in the same spots where they were before.
No.
Like the first set of pulls, if you can drop one blue pull on the blue marker and one green one on the green one, then that'd be perfect. The rest of them just off to the side or wherever they were designated.
You guys
But
gotta remember
then-
that blue's on the left,
Wait,
and green's on the
but
right.
then if people are inverted, aren't they going to be running through? I thought that was the whole idea. If people are inverted, then they're going to be running through those marks.
I mean,
that's what we
I
were
would
talking
think. Yeah, I would hope people would like. It would be common sense not to run through a pool.
Everybody just needs to stack next, like close to these markers. We don't need people around the whole arena. You guys also got to remember that green cannot move that much until they become stunned.
Right. They get more stacks.
Yeah. Well, no, they'll when they move too much, they'll just get stunned for a long time, which can potentially be very detrimental.
So the idea is not to trigger any unstable mixtures unless during the right time. So you definitely don't want to trigger it during barrage, and you don't want to trigger it when you're running to your sides after you get the inversion.
Well, you never want to create an unstable mixture because that's just going to cause an extra amount of damage to the person.
You actually have to trigger it to drop your stacks. Like whenever you drop stacks, it triggers it.
Drop stacks with the puddles, so that.
Yeah, but it triggers. It triggers.
Oh. I thought it only happened when two people touched of the opposite.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. If you happen to stack on someone else with the opposite color, it'll trigger unstable mixture.
It triggers whenever you come into contact with the opposite element in any way, shape, or form, whether that be a puddle, whether that be a barrage missile, or a player, or anything else of that nature. If you come into contact with the opposite mark, you trigger unstable mixture.
Yep.
So we're looking to only trigger it.
That's why I was confused. Why would we be dropping the pools on green and blue if we're going to use those as lanes?
Yeah. Well,
Well,
you got to step on the pool to clear stacks, and that's the easiest way to do it, rather than.
yeah, the
We're
idea
not-
was
I thought we weren't talking about clearing stat. We're talking about what happens with inversion.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
people still just need to avoid. Like, I know we're trying to overcomplicate something, but like they just need to avoid walking through people. And if someone's running near you, give them some space. But the blue and the purple pool, or I'm sorry, the blue and the green pool in the middle, it helps so someone from one side doesn't have to run all the way to the other side to clear their stack.
Some things that I've had other friends with trouble with the past, if you need to obey mechanics, just take your attention off the boss and make sure you don't trigger anything you shouldn't be. I understand you need to, keep the DPS up, but you absolutely have to make sure that you're also paying attention. So if you have to, take your attention away from doing damage briefly and make sure you don't pop unnecessary mechanics. That's what I do. When there's an extreme amount of shit that I need to be paying attention to, I stop DPSing the boss or just leave myself to auto attack and move my attention to where my player is and everything else where I need to be staying. After that's done, then I go back to the boss. Oh, do we have anybody else who's not clear on anything? Okay, that's no questions then.
I'm gonna give it like 5 more minutes. If we can't find a healer, I'm gonna call it that way. I mean, this is good practice though, regardless.
Is the shaman too low?
The shaman's not healer.
Yeah, way
Oh,
too low,
never
is
mind.
he?
Yeah, I just suggested a 5th healer, but if you see even a DPS ready to go, like that 444.
I love how we say we need one healer and DPS still try and get in.
People don't read.
Yeah.
No, we need a 5th healer.
I just figured more practice on this, more getting used to the
do.
mechanics.
Do it with 2-5-13.
I mean, we've talked to mechanics to death. I think we just need more
Practice and people just to pay attention to their own mechanic. In Mythic, we can't be babysitting mechanics for people because there's too much shit going on, and a lot of the mechanics are one-shot mechanics. And welcome to Mythic.
And that's what's happening.
Let's just clarify real quick where people are dropping their pulls after the first set. 'Cause, I think it was Phoenix or someone said we're dropping them here on Moon and Star, and then someone else said Melee. So are we letting Melee just do their own thing up there, and Range just drops over here?
Well, we did have 8 melee.
No, here's
we don't
what
we don't
my
have 8 melee
understanding is
anymore.
that
Now we have 7, but
my understanding is that the first pools for both sides are dropped on green and blue. After that, if you get soak, you move to melee, and the only reason for Moon and Star is that's where
If you move to melee, you're putting those circles where everybody has to.
Well, that's why I'm confused. That was my understanding. I don't know if that's what we're doing. Are we actually going to drop the pools on the edge, or are we moving to melee to help soak? Because okay, so then what we do is we move to edge, and those that are in their respective groups for ranged will move to soak. No more than 4 people.
So then we
actually,
can
no
do
more
away
than
with
3. No more
we
than.
can do.
If we have 5 healers, it should be no more than 3 people soaking because we want to avoid stacks as much as possible.
So if that's the case, do we just get rid of Moon and Star since we're going off to the edge?
Well, that is the edge, though. That's the beginning of the edge.
Oh, okay.
Like this is the edge, and then you just walk them down.
Now, another
along
thing
the other, along each edge.
If you start running in the direction of X or the condom, no one will help you soak because that means you're going to solo stack it. Just so we're clear, if you run in that direction, no one's going to help you. So if you can't solo, I wouldn't run in that direction or you die.
Yeah. So
you're aware, you can't single tank that overflowing chill and venom anymore. On Mythic, that's a one-shot kill. It does 400,000 damage. So actually, it does 500,000 damage. So you're not going to survive.
The which one?
The overflowing chill and the one where you soak.
Okay, yeah.
If you get hit by that, you're going to take 500,000 damage and die.
Yeah, but if you can solo it, I got
if you
like a certain mitigation.
Yeah, if you can solo it, then move to the X or to the condom.
Okay, just want to make sure everyone understands that because I was running towards that to solo it and like someone followed me and killed me.
If someone starts running towards the X or the condom, do not help them. They are going to solo it.
Right.
The reason for soloing is to help us try and mitigate the amount of stacks that people get. Because if you help soak someone, you're going to get at least a stack or two. But if they do it by themselves, that's only stacks on one person instead.
I haven't seen a lot of people trying to help solo soak anyway, but I mean, pretty much the solo soakers have been going to their marks and doing their thing. But yeah, what we do need to figure out is whether or not we're having separate groups for melee and separate groups for ranged and heals. I would vote yes to having separate groups, because otherwise it's going to clutter up the floor, which people are going to be running around.
So where's the boss going to get tanked? Is the boss going to be tanked?
Pretty much right where he is. I mean, he may be a little bit in front of that.
Okay, so my recommendation then is if we're going to have separate groups for ranged and separate groups for melee, why don't melee drop their pools in the back of the the arena?
Yeah, that's what they should be doing.
All the way in the back.
At the wall where I've been saying for the past hour?
At the wall.
Yeah,
all the way
yeah.
back
So
there.
like, if you're melee here, let's do another illustration here. If you're melee and you have blue, the very first drop is going to be right here on Skull, right? If you are green, your very first drop is going to be right here on Skull. And then you're going to correspondingly just move them along the wall. And you don't have to place them like far away from each other. They can almost place right on top of each other. You just don't want to be standing on another one when you're dropping your next one.
Yeah. Try and place them close. That minimizes the amount of garbage on the floor.
Basically, you're just painting an outline.
Yep.
Now.
Yep. It's like your outline.
If melee gets a soak and
some artwork or something.
Yeah, if melee gets a soak, only melee need to help soak, or if there's a very fast ranged that someone can immediately step over there and help. Otherwise, don't displace yourself. Like
right.
if I've got no Oh, we're done? Okay.
Yeah, guys, we're done. I mean, thanks for coming. We did do some good practice here. Not next week, but the week after that, after BlizzCon, then we will definitely come back to this. Essentially who's that? Not a healer.
I'll draw up an illustrated strategy, and I'll put it in the raid channel.
Yeah, also, for any information that needs to be placed for the raid, I always put it on the Guild Raider channel on Discord, so please keep an eye. I tend to tag people, so I don't know if people are ignoring it or they just don't see it. Just keep an eye on that, please. All the information goes through there. I don't do it on the calendar because before, nobody would pay attention to the calendar.
So, I just wanted to clarify, are we not raiding next week then?
We are raiding on Tuesday. We are not raiding on Thursday.
Unless
okay.
Phoenix wants to tank. But yeah,
It's Halloween. I doubt that's gonna happen.
Well, yeah, it's Halloween, so I think there's going to be a lot of people doing their own thing.
We're
and
all
I'm gonna be
adults.
doing my own thing
I'm gonna
too,
give
so.
me some free candy.
Yes, I gotta take my son out trick or treating that night.
Michael, I would love it if you take pictures of that.
Well, so
I want to see.
if I were still in Panama City Beach, I would be dressing up with two of my friends to be the male soldiers that dressed up like the female Chinese lady in Mulan. That's what I would be doing. But
Although I might have to go out with my 8-year-old and 10-month-old granddaughter. I might.
Yeah.
So we're calling it.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah, we're done. I'll do logs here in a bit.
I'm gonna get off here in just a minute after I look at logs, but y'all have.
I'm gonna do a quick set of my workout. After that, I'm going to do a Mythic Plus.
Good job on killing a jar on the first try, guys. That was good.
Yeah, that was damn good.
It was pretty. Let's do it again next week.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I
if we
guess
could
that's
get through all of
revenge
them.
for us wiping at 2% last week or on Tuesday.
Oh, she wasn't